everyone, Tina here. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm so glad you're joining me. Well, I wanted to pop in today and share with you the brand new Papertrey ink release. And like I've been doing the last few months, I also created a few snippets of what each item can do. So give you a little bit of inspiration with each of the brand new products that's available over at Papertrey Ink. So let's jump in and get started. First off, we have a stencil collection. This is the Sunflower Garden. It's a 6-piece stencil set. And I also stenciled it here. I just think this is beautiful. And they're spaced enough to where if you like to fussy cut or you have a scan and cut, you could actually cut these out. But isn't that pretty? I did add a little bit of detail with the white gel pen in the flower centers, but other than that, it's all stencil. Next up, we have a new hot foil plate. This is called the Fall Harvest, and it creates a beautiful stitched frame. I foiled mine with gold on white cardstock, and the ivy leaves here, I went ahead and colored in with my Copic markers. But I just think that's gorgeous. That's brand new to the shop. Now we're going to dive into some stamp sets. We have the In Stitches Halloween stamp set. This is a 6x8 stamp set. What Papertrey, in case you guys are new, Papertrey Ink likes to, it's a 6x8, but they're actually 2 4x6s. They're packaged together. And I actually like that because it's less bulky. And if you have one size of storage, this works perfectly for that too. There's a coordinating die set, and it creates the cutest little stitched pumpkins and moon. Everything in here is stitched, which is so adorable, and it's perfect for Halloween. This is what I created with it. I created a little ghost holding the boo little banner. You can see the stitch detail on the moon and the stars, and I love the little feet you can add. Those are cute with or without, either way you do it. And there's several facial expressions too. And the In Stitches Halloween stamp and die set. Next up, we have another 6x8 stamp set. This is called Measured in Abundance. And what it does is it creates a scale. And then there's a lot of elements you could put with the scale or on top of it or next to it. There's even a basket that you can fill with grass and pumpkins or sunflowers. I created the scale here. There's 2 sentiment dies in here that will cut out the greetings also. But isn't the scale fun? You could put the pumpkins on top of the scale. Books. Create layers of books, put them on the scale. Lots of possibilities with the stamp set. So this is the Measured in Abundance. We have another 6x8 stamp set. This is called Fall Harvest. And if you like seed packets, you're going to love this. I promise you, because this is pretty fabulous. You can create lots of different style seed packets. You have a fall one, pumpkin, sunflower. There's fall is with the apple, of course. And there's a die set that will cut out your seed packet and create a window in it too. So if you want to create a shaker, this makes it really easy. This is what I created with it. I made a sunflower seed packet. And I just love this. That is the Fall Harvest stamp set. Next, we have a brand new die set. This is a Bountiful die set. It's called Bountiful Cornicopias. If you like cornucopias, you are going to fall in love with this. I created a little cornucopia. Put pumpkins in front of it, a mushroom, and apples. This cornucopia also has a greeting in here that says many blessings. And this is a one-shot greeting, so if you die cut this out, it's all one piece, which makes it really nice. But this is the Bountiful Cornicopia. It has 31 dies in this set. Next up, we have the Sweet as Pie die set. This has 25 dies, and it creates a buffet of pies. I created a pumpkin one and a cherry. There's swirls, 2 different whipped creams in here. There's strawberry. There's some citrus fruit you can turn into lime or lemon. There's swirls. There's drippings. There's an array of, and you know what I love too, is there's even some apple pie slices that you can add on. You see how the cherry is here? You can add in there for a little depth. You could do the same thing with these for apple or rhubarb or whatever has, or even maybe peach. I think peach has layers too. So sky's the limit with the Sweet as Pie die set. There's 25 dies in here. Okay, next up we have the Into the Blooms Acorns. This is a 17-piece die set, and it has some large acorn leaves, large berries. I would say supersized, so it makes it very easy for die cutting. I created a nice element with this. And of course you could switch up the leaves to orange and yellow, brown leaves, switch the berries up to even blueberry if you wanted. There's little accent pieces that give your acorns dimension. The top piece is separate, so you could stack them. I actually layered them for a little extra dimension. And the little whites on the berries, I actually use my white gel pen to highlight. But that is the Into the Blooms Acorn die set. Now there's a 4x6 sentiment stamp set. This is the next up. We have This Is Big Sentiments. This is the Thankful. And it has a lot of sub-sentiments that are block lettered. Love this. Easy to trim. There's even some middle tone, I would say, that says I am so and so very. So you can continue the greeting with thankful. There is a coordinating die option that has thankful and thanks. I went ahead and die cut and stamped both thankfuls. So you can see the scripty and the lowercase letter. Very delicate, very dainty. I love this because it goes great with all the sub-sentiments or pre-sentiments. So this is brand new to the shop. Next up we have a Reflections stamp set and die set for August 2024. In case you guys are new, Papertrey Ink every month comes out with a Bible verse in their Reflections stamp set and die set. So they're actually really beautiful. The verses are stunning, and then usually the largest die set will fit the verse. So that's nice. These are great on their own too, but they're sold separately, but they're meant to work together. This is the Reflections for August stamp set. This is the Reflections for August die set. I went ahead and die cut them out, and the die set's beautiful. It has pierced detail. And you can see the notches in all the corners. They're great layered together. If you do want to layer them together, it will create a real pretty frame. Okay, that's the die set. And you can see that the Bible verse fits perfectly in the largest. And it's a beautiful Bible verse. And that's the Reflections for August 2024. Moving along, we have another Love to Layer set. I love the Love to Layers because I'm a layer girl. This month there are some squares. This is the Pinked Edge Square die set. There's 3 dies. And it not only is it pinked, but there's also some stitching kind of detail on them. I die cut them all out, so they're wonderful when you layer together. That's the name, Love to Layer. But aren't they pretty? This would be a real pretty fall quilt pattern. Very nice layered together. So this is the Love the Layer Pinked Edge Square die set. And speaking of quilts, we have a brand new cover plate die set. This is called Handmade Quilt. It's an A2 panel. There's no edges on it. So if you want to put this on a 5x7, it will just add stitch detail to a 5x7. It won't cut it out. Of course it will be A2, but it'll be a nice framed area. This is what it looks like. Kind of wonky stitches. I love cover plates, and this is again called the Handmade Quilt. Next up we have a cornered die set. Papertrey Ink is known for their cornered die sets, and I just love them. This is fall themed, and well, I guess sunflowers to me can be late summer, early fall, because I live in Kansas and sunflowers are everywhere. But this is the sunflower cornered die set, and the sunflowers are larger. I went ahead and die cut them out to see. You could put them in all 4 corners if you wanted, but they're very detailed. Look how pretty. Even the little dotted areas for the middle of the sunflower are detailed. I just love that. So this is the cornered sunflower die set. There's 2 pieces and the price point's great. Next up, we have the Elegant Edges die set. This is the sunflower. This is a 2-piece set. This will cut a border out on an A2 panel. And if you don't want the border, it'll cut out a beautiful sunflower in your panel. I went ahead and did it with yellow cardstock, but look how pretty that is. I think this alone would make a beautiful card base. Just add a greeting and you're good to go. How elegant is this? This was one of those dies that would make a great note card set. This is the Elegant Edges sunflower die set. And that is everything in the Papertrey Inks release this month. I hope you get to head on over and check it out. I'll leave a link down below in the description area if you want to. I'll be creating 3 more projects using some of these items, and I look forward to sharing those projects with you. So keep a lookout for those. Have a wonderful day. Thanks so much for joining me. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.